But like
Actually, it is. And if I may, about the accent, you have to have T's and N's. It doesn't say you are from Texas if you don't say it, but if you say it, it actually makes sense because, as I said, have T's and N's. But that's my perception.
Wait, so Jason, let me understand.
I certainly
Didn't
perceive
mean
a southern
to
accent.
insult you.
Jason,
But if I understand the thing that I try to understand, which is actually accents, then yeah, it makes sense. Then that's not like something that I am actually trying to be annoying. It's just like, okay, if I'm listening to you, that makes sense. And that's a good thing. Like, obviously, I'm Middle Eastern European, and you can tell if you know how to tell the tales. Okay, did I kill the room?
No,
You didn't know.
Jason, real quick. Look, so wait, you said for the Louisiana, you can't understand. You understand what they're saying, but what they're trying to tell you, right? Like, what did you mean when you didn't say when you said I don't understand what they're saying? Like you don't understand the words that they're saying, or you don't understand what they're trying to tell you.
No, sometimes I don't understand like what the hell anybody's trying to tell me or what they're saying. Huh. It's I speak better Spanish than I do like Creole. I mean, it's I can talk Spanish with guys all day, but sometimes whenever I'm trying to talk to those boys at the job site out in like Sulphur or Charles, I can't understand a goddamn thing, and I just have to like watch their mouths move and try to compare it to the paperwork and what they're saying. And because it's just a whole different accent, and it's like a whole different delivery, and it's real interesting.
But okay, you understand my English, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are telling me that they are speaking with accent that you can understand, even if they are native speakers. He's gone. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
No, well, okay. He said signal. You're gonna be.
His signal died.
But all right, so let me say this: English in all its accents that people speak around the world is more understandable than Spanish with all its accents, because I think English, right? It's not with Spanish. There's start to get dialects, especially like Dominican Spanish, Colombian Spanish. Right? There's more words, interchangeable words.
There's proper dialects. Yeah, now there is dialects of English as well, but like you won't come across them in the US because I don't think you have any dialects in the US. You only have accents.
Right, or around the world. Right. Okay, but where am I going to get a different dialect of English?
Somebody from like a Creole speaking group.
Yeah, and even in Scotland, even in Ireland, you can find people like that do have like. I mean, I think Hiberno, and I forget what the Scottish version is called. Scots. I'm not even sure if Scots is considered a dialect anymore. It might be considered its own thing, but it is a mix of English and sort of Gaelic words and sort of like English, Gaelic, and local things. So Scots is actually, I think it's a dialect still. I think it's still a dialect. I don't think it's its own language. Maybe it is. I could be wrong on this, but it used to be considered a dialect. I know that for sure. And Hiberno English was also similar to that. Yeah, so you do get like, but like mostly in the main. I mean, where are you going to find the English, language being taken into dialect? Only in English. In English-speaking countries that have another language, like you're not going to get a dialect of English in Germany, right? Or Austria or wherever.
Right.
Yeah, you actually get that, but that would be the language of the Emperor for 140k, and that would be another story. But dude, you don't have a dialect. You have a distillery. You guys speaking in
a distillery. Distillation.
What's a distillery? VM, what's a distillery?
You don't know what distillery is? Okay.
No, I guess that's a dialect of English that you're speaking right now. I don't know what that is, buddy.
It's the distilled dialect, possibly.
Distillery is where you make alcohol.
Yeah,
No, he's talking to.
but when you
Yeah,
mix alcohol with language,
that's-
maybe
that's the
distillation.
fucking point.
VM, that's what you're talking about.
Oh, I get it.
Alcohol. Distillery?
Is
Look on my face. Look on my face and tell me that I'm not somebody who's drunk.
No, you said.
Obviously, I'm talking about alcohol.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the dialects. I thought you were saying it was a type of dialect or something.
Yeah, I said that Scottish dialect is fucking distillery because everybody there makes a fucking whiskey. That was the joke. What?
Ever been to Tennessee?
yeah. Oh, they make good whiskey. Yeah. So actually, I can clear something up here. I was talking about Scots earlier. Scots is not considered a dialect. It's actually considered its own language. And Hiberno English, which is what you encounter in parts of Ireland, is considered a dialect of English. So we've got a dialect and a separate language. That is, but both are. I'm not sure what makes Scots so different, but yeah. Apparently,
I think it's
they've been moved out of the dialect.
basically the remnants of the original language that actually intermixed with English. But yeah, I would like to clarify that was supposed to be a fucking joke. Like, I don't think that everybody in Scotland is just
I
brutal
know.
or something like that. But the point is that, okay, Scotland is famous for what? Rebel Highlanders, whiskey, and that's basically it. But same goes with my people, who are basically famous for being annoying atheists and beer drinkers. So yeah, I make that as a joke, and
Yeah, you're good.
Fine.
But no, you're good. But Scots and Scottish, those are two different things. Yandolf.
Okay, Scottish is the Scottish people, right? Scots, the Scots speak Gaelic, or they have the Gaelic language, so that's different to Scots. So you've got they're Scots Gaelic, like would be like if I was to say like in Ireland there's Connacht Irish, Ulster Irish, Munster Irish, Leinster Irish. So the Scots would have Scots Gaelic, but they probably just call it Gaelic because they don't have any other provinces, right? So they would probably just call it Gaelic speakers. And then they have so you've got Scots Gaelic, which is just Gaelic, and their version of Gaelic, and then you've got Scots, which is actually its own language, which is a mix of English and Scots, which is not considered a dialect, even though in Ireland we have a similar thing, Hiberno, and that's kind of considered only a dialect. It's not its own language. Maybe there's just not enough Irish in it or something like that. I'm not really sure. Yeah. So Scots Gaelic, or Gaelic, just Gaelic, and they have Scots, and they have English.
and if I may, Yandalf, I actually, sorry, man.
Yeah, there's Spanglish is another dialect. Spanglish as well. That's another dialect of both languages.
That has absolutely, to my knowledge,
was it?
absolutely nothing to do with it. He said Spanglish, and I don't know what Yashua
Spanglish.
is referring to. Look, if I may say myself, Yandalf, I can speak English, right? Obviously.
You can. You can speak English very well, thank you.
Yeah, I can tell you one thing and one thing only. I actually spent one vacation, and basically one vacation only, myself in the Scotland. I wasn't able to actually speak with anybody there, and we're talking about the current level of my English. when
Yeah.
talking about the accent. Like, obviously, if I tried to actually speak with a clerk in the shop or something like that, we was able to communicate, but on the fucking official level. But if I actually try to speak with somebody, it was like, and now I obviously do this for a comedic level of understanding what.
Jesus, what
Like,
the hell?
what the fuck, dude? That's supposed to be English.
Well, it's
And he goes like, "Yeah, you fucker! You wanna speak with me with English? I'm a Scotsman. Who the fuck are you? Fucking Englishman."
that's how he sounded.
Sorry, boy, Semchik. Ha, okay, we can speak in English. If you get the joke.
I'm just laughing at your impression of a Scotsman.
It was a very bad impression, I get you that.
Yeah.
I didn't even try.
But
I just
if we rank it against other other people from I was going to say Croatia. It's not Croatia.
Check.
Yes. It may be the best Czech Scots impression I've ever heard.
Good. I get the level.
It's a sample what it was.
Pessimist. I didn't get anything else, but I get the level of somebody being pissed as a Scotsman. That's my point of view. I do not say it was good, it was like viable. I said I get the level of being angry.
Yeah, there's like, you know, when you live next door to, you know, the Scots, you know, whether you're someone from England or someone from Ireland or someone from Wales, you're familiar with, you know, a lot of the, like, you know, I didn't, I wouldn't, you know, and kind of like a lot of the phraseology, and particularly for, you know, people from Wales or from Ireland, knowing that some things are taken from Gaelic, they're just like, it's just like they sound like things that we say, but slightly differently, you know, pronounced. And the English are just familiar with it. Like, but I can imagine like people going to Scotland, especially if they're going to like to more rural areas where they still have strong accents. That's going to be a problem for, like, you know, for some people.
Yeah, and you also have to understand the very one other thing, and that is we Czechs are actually also a Celtic tribe. So we have the same level of pissiness.
Like, for example, a Scots person might say, like, I might, you know, a person in England might say, "Oh, the ball's gone up onto the roof," right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, a Scots person might relate the same thing to you. The ball has gone up onto the roof. They might relate the same thing to you as the ball's above in the slats, right? So that is the ball, which is the ball, is above in the slats, which are the slates, which is also the roof.
Okay.
Ball's above in the slats is the same as the ball is stuck on the roof.
Okay, and what dialect was that second phrase? The ball is above in the slats.
It's
not the ball. It's the ball. It's like BAW, right? There's not a W, but like it would be if you sounded it out. It's the balls above in the slats, right? Or the balls above in the slats.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's why, you know, when people call you a ball bag, right, in Scotland, that's calling you a ball sack. They're calling you a scrotum.
Yeah,
fucking ball bag.